present participle. Okay. So what is present and what is participle? We will see one by one. Okay. So in present participles, so what you are going to see? Okay. And what are the examples we can say in terms of present participles? Some of the few examples, it is easy to understand the sentences which is given to you will be in terms of present participle or not. So as I say earlier, the everyday class, I inform you, you have to read the sentences thrice. So thrice means what? First time, second time, third time. You have to read all these sentences 2 or 3 times. Then only you can easily identify what has been given in the sentences, whether it is a present or past or whatever may be, or base, whatever may be. Okay. So you have to read the sentences 2 or 3 times and you have to identify what action has been takes place. Okay. So here, if you compare this present participle, so the present participle is a form of verb. Generally, we know that it's a type of verb. So how many types of verbs available? There are 5 types of verbs available: V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. There are 5 types of verbs available. Okay. So each verbs will say one action. V1 will say one action, V2 will say one action, V3 will say one action, V4 will say one action, V5 will say one action. So each one will give one action. Okay. So in this verb, what we are going to study, we will study only about the present. Okay. So the present participle means it's a type of verb. Inside the verb, it's a type which is used to denote. Which is used to find, or it gives direction on the ongoing action. So what is ongoing action? Now what you are doing. At present, what you are doing? I am taking class in the classroom. I am going to bed. Okay. I am taking dinner. So the present action which will be takes place, the present action which is going on, is said to be a present participle. Okay. So at present, or now, at this time, at this period, what you are doing. For example, now I am sitting in the chair. Now I am standing in the floor. Now I am standing on the bed. Okay. Or I can say I am near to the board. Okay. Okay. I am touching this green color. So what type of action which will be takes place at the time being? Time being means at present, what action takes place will be represent terms of present participle. Okay. So here they are saying that the present participle means it's a type of verb used to denote some ongoing action. Now action has been takes place. Okay. Now action takes place. Action is going on. So we can say like this going on. So these are formed by adding ing. How we can form this present participle? By adding this ing. So we are going to add these verbs with ing. It is easy to identify the present participle. Okay. So for example, add, adding, see, seeing, blow, blowing, acting. Yeah. For example, it says that act plus ing, which will gives acting. See plus ing gives seeing. So ing will be added. Okay. So if ing will be added, we can easily identify the sentence which is given to you will be in terms of present participle. Okay. So next they are saying that this verb, what is this? This present participle verb is used in the past, present and future. It can be used in the past also we can use, and present also we can use, and future also we can use in terms of continuous tense. Okay, so that is the main thing they are saying, that this present participle will be acting in terms of present, past and future. Okay, what is that? Future continuous tense. So what it says, that is a question. What it says? It says that it indicates, this is to indicate that something is happened. Something means something is going on. Okay, something is happening. Happening. For example, HAPPEN plus ING gives happening. Okay, or has happened, or we can say it's happened. Ed will be added. HAPPEN plus ed, happened. Okay, happening is completed. Happening is it is going on, continuous going on. Over the period of time, time means over the period of time means generally we can say it's time period, it's going on for the long term, for the long period, for a long journey. It will be continuously going from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it will go on like that. Okay, it is to be for the long term. And it says that it is used to convert verbs into nouns. You can convert these verbs into nouns that transfer to be an action. It is to be an, it will transfer to be an action. Okay. So once again I will say that what is present participle? So present participle means it's a type of verb. Everybody knows that. A root verb means root verb or base verb, it is also a type of verb. Past verb is also a type of verb. Past participle, yesterday we had said it is also a type of verb. Okay, today we are seeing about this present participle, it is also a type of verb. Okay, what it says, what action it gives, it says about the ongoing action. Ongoing is upcoming action, at present action. Now what you are doing, what is happening now, it is said to be an past, present participle. Okay, so the ongoing action which will be takes place at this time is said to be an present participle. So they are saying that how you can form this present participle, that is the question. How you can form, teacher? Okay, you say the ongoing action which will be takes place now is said to be a present participle. So how to identify, teacher? So we can form or we can easily identify adding ing. So we are going to add ing. For example, what we can say, the same thing here as stand. Stand plus ing gives standing. walk. Walk means you are walking. Walk plus ing gives walking. You are walking. I'm walking in the morning. I'm walking in the evening. Okay, I'm walking at 6 a.m. I'm walking at 6 p.m. So what is the use of walking? Walking will gives you healthy life. Walking will gives you the healthier life. So if you go walking in the early morning, you will get a fresh air. Everybody knows that. So no pollution will be there in the early morning. You will get a fresh air and you can breathe a fresh air and you looks always fresh once you go walking every day. So they are saying that walking. Okay. So walk plus ing gives walking. Come plus ing gives coming. Don't write this E. E will be silent. What is that? E will be silent. Okay. So just I am going to add what are the words, what are the verbs which is given here. We'll be adding in terms of ing. Okay. That's what they are saying, that ing has been added from the base form or the root forms. Okay. And it can also be used in three tenses like present, past and future continuous tense. Okay, we will study one by one what is present tense, what is past, and everything we will study one by one. In the upcoming classes we will study. And it will indicate that something is going to be happen. Okay, this past participle always says that something has been happened. Okay, so it will be exposed in the environment. It will be exposed in the surroundings. Okay, somebody is saying that something has happened. Okay, it will be at present. Okay, that's what they are saying. You should not compare with the past. Yeah, at present something has happened. So which will be displayed, which will be explored. It is said to be a present participle. So this is to indicate that something has been takes place or something has been happened over a particular period of time. The time duration, particular time duration, within 1 hour, within 2 hours, within 3 hours, within 4 hours, all these things has been happened. Okay. Beside that, we can also say that what type of verbs given here will convert, all types of verbs will be converted into nouns, and that will refer to be to take an action. That will refer to take an action. So it will always display some action has been takes place. Okay. This is the common definition of this present participle. Okay. So the ongoing action which will be takes place in terms of past, present and future by adding this ing, which indicates that something has been happened. Okay. And if you convert these verbs into nouns, then it is said to be a present participle. Then it is said to be a present participle. Next, what is the example of this present participle forms of verbs? So what is the example? For example, I am standing in the line. What is that? I am standing in the line. So I am standing in the line. Line means the other name for line is said to be an queue. Queue means it will be represented in terms of line. I am standing in the line. Okay. Why I am standing in this line? That is the question. So why you are standing in this line? To get a burger, to get chapati, or to get bread. Okay, so I am standing in the line to get bread, whatever may be, bread, ice cream, coffee. I am standing in the line to get coffee. I am standing in the line to get tea. Okay, what do you want? This is the object. It shows that the action has been completed in terms of sentences to say something. If this is not happened, for example, to get burger, so where you are standing? I am standing in the line. So what do you do? Simply standing to get the tickets, or you are going to get the cinema movie tickets. You should know that some action should be takes place. You have to say some action. Okay, that's what saying. They are saying that I am standing in the line to get burgers. Okay, here stand will be represent terms of standing. As I said to you, stand will be represent terms of present. Okay, so it will be represent. I am going to add in terms of ing, so it comes in terms of present participle. So stand plus ing gives standing. I is a subject. Okay, this is the verb. In the line to get burger, it shows an object, which will be some action. Okay, this is the first one. Second one, she's walking along the garden path. What is it? He is walking along the garden path. So who is that? She. He is a girl. She is subject. Verb. Verbs. Along the garden will be the object. Okay. So what they are saying? She, a girl, who is at present. It was is. So present means we will always represent terms of is. Past means it will always represent terms of was. Okay. So she is walking now. Walk. So walk plus ing gives walking. He is walking along the garden path. So what is garden path? Generally we know that this is a garden. Each and every garden, the center there is a waterfall will be there, some trees will be there here, some trees will be there. Okay. So this is the path of the garden. So here we can do some walkings. All the elders and youngers will do walk in the path. That is said to be an garden path. Okay, so it's like a road. So they have a separate path. In each and every garden, we will have a separate path. Okay, so which will not disturb the gardens. That is why they are making this separate path. Which you will never touch the trees, you will never disturb the water, anything. So you will do only this work. Okay. Excuse me. So what they are saying, the girl who is walking along that garden path, she's follow the garden path and she's doing walking. Okay, walk plus ing gives walking. It is said to be a present participle. Okay, second one. Third one, what they say, we are coming to the party tonight. They, many people. Okay, maybe boy or girl, whatever maybe they, it's a group of people who are coming. Come plus ing gives coming. As I said to you, come plus ing gives coming. He will be remains silent. To the where they are coming? To the party tonight. To the party. They are coming to the party tonight. Okay. So many people, some people or many people, a group of peoples, they are coming to the house at party today night. So the present situation is going to be takes place. At present, this party will be takes place. That is what said to be a present participle. So what are the examples we have seen here? Stand plus ing gives standing in terms of present. Walk plus ing gives walking in terms of present participle. Come plus ing gives coming. So these are the some of the examples of present participle verbs in English grammar. Generally, we know that they are studying grammar. Okay. And here are some of the exception as well. Okay, some of the few examples we will see in the future or upcoming classes. So if you want to revise it, just I will say once again. Okay, so past participle means it's a present participle means it's a type of verb where the ongoing action will be takes place. Something is going to be happen at present, at time being. Something is going to be happen. It will be takes place. And here we are going to add ing in each and every sentences, each and every words, each and every verbs we are going to use ing, and it will always comes in terms of continuous tense like past, present and future tenses, and it also indicate that something is going to be happen or some action will takes place at present. Will represent the present participle, and it can also use to convert verbs into nouns. Okay, so this is the main thing. Some of the example is I am standing in the line. I am standing. You can also read along with me that I am standing in the line to get coffee. I am standing in the line to get ice cream. I am standing in the line to get bus ticket. I am standing in the line to drop my car. I am standing in the line, okay, to get tea. Okay, whatever may be, just I am standing. The stand will represent terms of stand plus ing. Okay, and next one is walking. They are saying that I am walking in the garden. I am playing. Play plus ing. So play plus ing will also gives playing. Play plus ing gives playing. Okay. So I am playing in the ground. I'm playing on the ground. I'm playing in the water. What do you say? I'm playing in the water. What you can say? I'm walking on the street. Okay. I'm walking in the center of the water. Okay. I'm walking in the steps. I'm walking in the steps. Okay. So sitting will also comes. For example, I'm sitting in a chair. Sit plus ing gives sitting. Sit plus ing gives sitting. I'm sitting on the chair. I'm sitting on the table. Okay, sit plus ing gives sittings. Okay. And next they are saying that she's walking on the garden path as it's going on. And they are coming in the party tonight. Today their people are coming. So this walking, standing, coming will represent that all will becomes in terms of present participle. This present participle shows that at present the action which has been takes place. Okay, I'm eating bread. I'm waiting for the bus. I'm going to the bus. Okay. I'm writing in the pen. I'm writing in the paper. Something you are doing at present. I'm opening the door. I'm walking in the stairs. I'm walking in the steps. Okay. So these things will becomes in terms of present participle. Okay. So next we will see some other thing, some other examples with other verbs. One is said to be an singular. Okay. What is this singular? Generally they are saying that third person singular. Okay. So the third person singular forms of verb which will accompany all third person single nouns and pronouns. Generally, they are saying that nouns and pronouns will be accompanies accommodated, joined together. These verb forms are used when referring to the another person. Here we are going to talk only about the another person. We are going to talk about only about the other person. So they can be formed by adding yes. So how we are going to form this verbs? By adding yes or es. Just I am going to add the word yes, or I am going to add the word es. Okay, it is to be an third person singular in the ending of the base form. Generally, we know that in the ending of the word, we are going to add this yes or es. Okay. And next, what are the example for this third person singular form of verbs? Generally, they are saying that Aditya likes to dance. So he is a person, Aditya. He likes to dance. Okay. It shows that it is saying about the other person. We do not know who is the person, but we are saying that the person is going to dance. Who is that person? Aditya. We do not know. So it will represent I am going to say about other person. I am not going to say about myself. I am going to say about other person what he is doing. He is playing on the ground. He is going to the music class. Okay, just I am going to do that. He is going to his house. He is eating ice creams. Okay, he is playing with football. So like that, if I am going to express some action in terms of other person, then it is to be an third person singular. So here we are going to say about that Aditya, he is a person, he likes to dance. We do not know who is the person, he likes to dance. Next one, he comes to the office every day. He, who is the person? The person is a boy. He means it represents a boy. He will come to the office every day. Okay, so it shows that we are going to say someone, other person, another person. I am going to say other person who is come to the office or school. He comes to the school every day. You can say like that also. He comes to the church every day. He comes to the temple every day. Okay, so every day a person is coming. Okay, but he never says that who is that. Okay, it says about other person. It says about another person or other person. Next, she orders a large coffee at 4 p.m. She is a person who orders a large coffee at 4 p.m. The person is there. It's a girl. She's ordering a coffee at 4 p.m. in terms of large quantity. Okay, not in small quantity, large quantity. So we are going to say a person, another person who is going to order a coffee. We are going to say about the person who is coming to the office. We are going to say a person who is going to dance. We do not know who is the person. So if we are going to represent a other person, then it is to be a third person singular. Third person means opposite person. Okay. So here we say that some of the example like likes, comes, orders are some of the example of this corresponding third person singular form of verbs. So these are the 5 forms of verbs in English language we have seen so far. Okay, so first one is to be an, for example, first one is to be an base form. Number 2 is to be an past form. Number 3 is to be an past participle form. Number 4 is to be an present participle form. Number 5 is to be an singular form or third person singular form. Okay, so these are things we have seen so far. Okay, so we have seen so far the types of verbs. And tomorrow we will see about what is V1, what is V2, what is V3, V4 and V5 one by one. Okay, okay, thank you one and all.